The Honda Civic has been the best-selling car in Canada for 16 years. They must be doing something right. Now, every year for the past 3 model years, they've made significant changes to the car. The cynic in me might think, well, that's because the competition is so tough, they have to change it to stay ahead. Honda puts a different spin on it. They say their philosophy is continuous improvement. That's why they make continuous changes, and that's why they stay in first place.
If we want to keep ahead of the curve, so to speak, then we've got to be continuously improving our product as well. And so that's why you've seen over the last couple of years changes for us, whether it be styling, whether it be performance, whether it be like the 2014 put a lot of new technology into the vehicle, because we want to stay ahead of all of the guys that are chasing us in that segment. And when you're competing against good products, Jim, you know, you've got to be right at the top of that list if you want to keep your spot.
It's typical Honda. It does everything very nicely, but there were 2 significant things that I really did enjoy. I think the upgrade to that 7-inch screen on the inside is one for the better. The only thing I don't like, it doesn't have a traditional volume knob. For me, that's a problem. I hate tapping stuff up and down. I mean, I can live with it on my iPad because that's the way it's always been. Cars have always had a volume knob, and I'd like to see that put back in.
Now we have Civic sedans and Civic coupes. The sedan accounts for the bulk of our sales. It seems that the 4-door, the usability of the sedan is what appeals to most buyers. But Civic Coupe still is a significant part of the overall Civic business. And you know, we had a refresh of the sedan in 2013. We've now refreshed the coupe because we still believe it's a great car. We believe it's kind of the first-time buyer, the younger buyer coming into the new vehicle segment. Coupe should be the product that attracts them there. And we think with the styling changes we've made, with the performance enhancements that we've made to the vehicle, that it will bring it up to the level of the sedan.
Generally speaking, the car rides and handles as you'd expect a Honda to do. I do wish the trip odometer on the digital part of the dashboard was brighter so you could see it better. And all of their whining about lane departure and blind spot systems and cameras and wider view, side view mirrors. As you all know, there's no such thing as a blind spot, and if they just allowed the left side mirror to be adjusted further out, end of problem. But overall, it drives like a Honda, and that's going to be enough.
It's typical Honda. It's good in everything it does. It's comfortable. The coupe's got a firmer suspension, but that doesn't impinge on the ride comfort. So overall, I think they've done a good job, and it'll keep them, I think, number one.
So the 2014 Honda Civic is not all new, doesn't really have to be, but it does face the toughest competition it ever has faced. There's a brand new Toyota Corolla, there's a brand new Mazda 3, and in the first 3 weeks of the sales year, well, all the Civic has done is outsell its toughest competitor, which ironically is one of the oldest cars in the segment, the Hyundai Elantra, by almost 2-to-1. In the compact segment in the Canadian market, it doesn't pay to bet against the Honda Civic.